Yesterday I've had a coaching session, and during that coaching session I kind of had a revelation about something that I had to do. He asked me, if you had $10 million right now, what would you change in your life? And I told him I would probably still be working on the New School in Prospero because I love doing that. I would probably keep doing client work because I love meeting new people and doing new clients, but I would probably change my retainer client. Because the thing is that with my retainer, I've been working with them for almost 3 years, 2 days of my week. And because I'm the only designer there, I'm doing everything. And that means also doing kind of boring junior designer stuff, which is just execution and not really high level creative thinking. And lately, in the last few months, that's becoming the main portion of my work. Like 80% of the work is kind of boring maintenance execution stuff. And I've told you a few times that I've been working on stuff which are not super interesting, but I still gotta do them. And when I was thinking about how I'm spending my days, that's the thing that I need to change, because I don't want to spend every week two days almost fully working on stuff which are boring, or I don't feel like I'm living up to my creative potential. And I think that there are two reasons why I was kind of afraid to come to this realization. The first one is that this retainer client is really my security. That's paying most of my bills, and it's so comforting and relaxing to know that you're gonna have a salary next month as a freelancer. That's a major thing, to know that where the money is gonna come from next month and that it's going to be okay. So the financial reason was the first one, and then the second one is that this guy I'm working with, Ori, he's really my friend. We've really connected over the last 3 years, and I really love him, and I know that he loves me and he trusts me, and I kind of feel like if I leave him or I change our relationship, that's really going to hurt him. And just as a friend, I don't want to hurt him, so I kind of made up excuses why I'll delay this to a future time or when the time is ready. But apparently the time is never ready to make kind of difficult choices. So this morning, today, we're working together, and we had a meeting first thing in the morning. So the first thing I did was actually talk to him and tell him that we need to rethink our relationship. I told him that it's not like I want to leave him or I want to quit, because the company is still very important to me, but I don't want to spend my days doing kind of boring junior designer stuff, and we have to find another way to structure our relationship, or maybe give another designer to do all the boring stuff so I can focus on what I'm really good at. So it was kind of a hard conversation to make, but I did it, and I'm glad I did it. It was really a relief to get it off my chest. I'm not really sure what's going to change and how fast it's going to change. It's not like it's going to take effect next week. I'm going to have to find somebody else or find a solution, but it's a good thing that I made the move. And then I met another really super interesting company that wants to work with me, perhaps also 2 days a week. And over there, it kind of seems like they need me in a position kind of like consultant, or somebody who's only going to do high-level design consulting. So that really sounds interesting and challenging, and I would love to take this project in a very interesting and innovative space. But again, they want to work with me kind of like 2 days a week on a long-term relationship. And then I was just thinking to myself, so I'm going to get myself into another long-term commitment that's going to hold me from doing other things. And it's kind of like I have a struggle between the long-term commitment and the freedom, because I love the freedom of doing fast projects and meeting new clients all the time, and learning about new stuff. So I love the freedom, and I love having nobody control my time. But then again, if you really want to work with interesting companies on a really interesting and complicated problems, then you have to work on the long term, because it's not like you can build something amazing and solve a really difficult problem in a week or even a month. So it's kind of a trade-off between the freedom and the responsibility of a long-term commitment that I'm not sure how to fix yet. I know I'm really good on the short term and I love the freedom, but I also crave the solving difficult problems and working long term. So I'm not sure how to balance that yet, and I'm not sure how those two projects or clients are going to go, which direction they're going to go. I have to now think about a solution and come back to them and offer them something that's going to also solve their needs and my needs. I'll come back with something creative that can really be a good thing for me. Anyways, the end of the day, there's an Envision event in town, so I'm gonna go hang out and meet some designer friends. So that was really fun time at the event. Fucking freezing on the bike here. It was so great to actually meet finally Clark from Envision. Such a nice guy, and a lot of other really cool people from New York and from Tel Aviv. Actually, it was a pretty small event, kind of intimate, so I really liked it that I got a chance to actually talk deeply with several new people, which I enjoyed. But I'm not used to drinking beers anymore. I'm getting wasted so quickly. Anyway, I'm heading home. You guys hope had a great day, and I will catch you tomorrow.